welcome to Oconee State Park. My name is Tish Winchester and I will be your guide today as we travel through this spectacular park and learn why it is such an important aspect of our community. But before we begin, I think it's important that we know a bit of the history behind it. Oconee State Park sits on 1,165 acres at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Mountain Rest, South Carolina. In 1935, it was created by the Civilian Conservation Corps. It houses 155 campsites, 20 cabins, 7 hiking trails, a swimming hole, 1 waterfall, a mini golf course, and tons of opportunities for fun and adventure. But it's not those attractions that makes this park such an important part of our community. So without further ado, follow me in as we embark on our journey to learn why the Civilian Conservation Corps, or the CCC, how it is still alive today. Follow me.
Patient anticipation. Up till now I've been hurry up and waiting at a bus stop in Independence, licking an ice cream cone. I've been kicking, I've been skiing.
Alright, we've made it to our next destination. Behind me here is the bronze CCC statue and also the current office buildings. The bronze statue was built in 2001 to honor the Civilian Conservation Corps. The CCC was a work relief program geared toward unemployed, unmarried men that operated from 1933 to 1942. It came as an extension of Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal that was going to provide manual labor jobs to young men of relief families that had trouble finding work during the Great Depression. In 1935, this park became one of 16 parks in South Carolina created by the CCC. The CCC is an extremely important aspect of this park, and it is this statue and this park that relate history to the present. And it's been said that this office building was also built by the CCC. It used to be in a different spot in the park, and so it's been updated and it's been built with brick, unlike the stone that was originally used. But both of these things are a very important part of history. So, if you'll keep following me, we're going to go see a water wheel that was used by the CCC. So let's go.
Dum 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 be doo be dum 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 be doo be dum 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 be doo be dum. Whoa 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 whoa. I love that.
Alright, we've made it to our next destination. And to me, this is the most intricate part of our journey today. This water wheel is the actual water wheel that was used in 1933 by the CCC when they started building this park. It was used from 1933 until 1935 when this park was finished. The reason for this water wheel is that the workers needed to generate power, and they also needed to generate fresh drinking water so they could be hydrated while they were building this park. This type of water wheel is a type of vertical, and more specifically, it's an overshot water wheel. So what happens is that right behind this enclosure, there's a lake that was also built by the CCC, and they have pipes running from the lake to the trough above. As the trough fills with water, it fills these buckets that outline the rim of the water wheel. And as gravity takes over, the buckets are filled and slowly the water wheel starts to turn. So as you can see, the building of this park would have been very, very difficult without the generating of power and water for the workers. There is so much more to be learned today, so let's keep moving.
Welcome to the home of the hillbilly. Yeah, baby, it's a land of barbed wire and moonshine whiskey. Park your car before you get stuck.
Alright, we've reached our next destination. This right here is one of the 20 cabins here on park grounds. As you can tell, or maybe if you can't tell, This is one of the original cabins created by the CCC from 1933 to 1935. And the reason you can tell is that this stonework here, anything stone, it was created by the CCC. So different facilities around the park, if they have the stonework around the bottom, it was created by the CCC. Now this one and the one next to it are the only two left that haven't been updated on the outside. The updated ones have green wooden paneling on the outside. This is one of two that still contain cross ties as its exterior. And as you can see, this is just something to be marveled at. I think this is amazing that men came in here with hardly any tools. They did everything by hand, and slowly but surely all of these cabins are being updated. And it is sad to see. But this is one of the original cabins created by the CCC. And I hope that you can just marvel at this scene as much as I can. We're at the end of our journey almost, so if you'll follow me to one more destination and we'll wrap things up. Let's go. We've reached our last destination. This is one of two shelters here that are original pieces of work by the CCC. The second shelter is located right behind this one. As you can see, it's all stonework. The whole thing, stonework. So let's do a little recap. This park was created in 1935 by the Civilian Conservation Corps. It came as part of Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. It was built using a water wheel so they could generate power, and they could also give themselves fresh water as they built. The cabins, 20 cabins, and only 2 are original pieces of work by the CCC. They all contain the stonework, but they don't have the cross ties as their exterior. And here, the 2 shelters that remain. Hopefully they won't be updated, but as the cabins are becoming updated, these may also wither down because of weather, and they may be updated too. But I would hate to see this park lose its essence of the history that it contains here today. But I hope you have enjoyed the journey through Oconee State Park. Come and visit. It's in Mountain Rest, South Carolina in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And you can come enjoy square dances that they have here in the huge barn, some mini golf, some camping, go see a waterfall, do some hiking, and I hope to see you here sometime. Bye.